Hi, this is Warrior at Warrior Fitness World. Anybody who's ever worked with me or even hung out with me for any period of time at some point has seen me eating oatmeal pancakes. And today I'm going to show you how to make them. Now first of all, the reason that I eat these all the time is because I have to stay relatively lean throughout the year, so I have to eat something that's low fat, and I have to have something that's high protein and high in carbohydrates so I can have my energy. The other reason I like it is because I don't have to sit down with a knife and fork. I can eat these anywhere. And there are a ton of different ways to make these, but I'm going to show you how I make mine. All you're really going to need is some egg whites. If you don't feel like cracking eggs, just buy them in the carton like I do. Some oatmeal. You can use Quaker Oats or steel cut oatmeal, whatever kind you prefer, but please do not use instant oatmeal because that has way too much sugar. Seasoning, I'm going to use cinnamon and nutmeg. And the way I get by without using sugar is I use a banana, but you can put whatever kind of fruit in it you like, even apples or whatever you like. So here's how we do it. Take about a cup of oatmeal and just follow the cooking instructions. You don't have to cook it all the way, and you can actually just do this in a microwave if you want. I usually just zap it in my microwave for 2 minutes along with water. So it's not going to add anything. I don't use milk, I just use water. Once it's slightly cooked, you just kind of mix it up a little bit. So it's going to look like this. Next thing you're going to do is, if you're using a banana, peel it, and you're going to mash it into this concoction. If it's an apple, you might actually have to stick it in the blender. So use just a huge fork if you have it, or a little fork, whatever. Just blend it. And it doesn't have to be perfect because this is going to mix a lot better when you put the egg whites in, okay? So just kind of break it down a little bit. So this is going to add your flavor and your sweetness that you're going to need. And it's also your serving of fruit. Now because I do this all the time, I don't measure, but I suppose you can use about a cup of egg whites. If you were to use a cup, that's going to give you a good amount of protein. So I just kind of pour it in there, and I do this to the desired consistency that I want. Some people like them thicker, some people like them thinner, but you can see as you keep mixing it, see how those bananas just kind of blend in there? That's fine. And actually, if you let this sit, it gets a little bit thicker, so sometimes if I'm doing something else, I'll add more egg whites after a minute. But see how it's nice and it gives you kind of a batter consistency? And just for a little bit more flavor, you add your cinnamon and nutmeg to taste. Just a little cinnamon there. I'm probably going to add more. Some nutmeg. Let's mix it and see how it looks. I'm going to add a little bit more because I like to see my cinnamon. There we go. This is very easy, and you can do this in like 10 minutes in the morning. So see, we're already ready to just put it in the skillet. So next what we're going to do, bring it over to the skillet. Now here's another way that we get stuck. Do not use butter. Options you can have, I use olive oil, this is just what I have. You can use olive oil, you can use flax oil, or you can use a non-fat cooking spray. Do not use butter. It will defeat the purpose. So after it's like this consistency, you just go ahead and put it in. And you're going to just, from here on out, make them like pancakes. And these are called oatmeal pancakes. Some people call them protein pancakes because your egg whites have added your protein. And regular pancakes do not have protein, not enough to count really. And that's it. So all you do is you kind of wait here until you see bubbles on the top of it, just like you do with pancakes, till it's kind of firm on the bottom, and then you're going to flip it over. So now you're seeing these slight bubbles coming through, which pretty much means ready to turn over. So I'm going to turn them over. See how pretty they are? Just flip them like pancakes. I'll press them down a little bit. This next side is going to cook a little bit faster, so probably after about 2 or 3 minutes they're going to be ready to eat. And I eat mine plain, but if you absolutely have to have some syrup, let's try some sugar-free syrup. And that's it. Oatmeal pancakes. Aren't they beautiful?